Yo. Listen. Get your ears unclogged. This is another episode of Foreign Insight.
You good?
Maddox here, and a new co-host, man.
Hey, y'all.
Give it up for Dolly.
What's up? First off, clap for me,
Hey.
all right?
Yes,
Okay, I thought so.
Give it up for Dolly.
What's up?
We always go back and forth on Facebook, man. This seat was kind of cold
Shout out
for
Dolly.
a while. But not really, because we have our boy Light. He's in the background right now eating food.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see it on camera.
Say
You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, today we got two special guests today, man. Two artists here. First of all, they're making noise out here. And it's a pleasure to have y'all on here, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Gratitude.
So I'm going to start with you first. Tell them who you are.
Lossie, Lossie. Rhythm and Drill project out now, EP, 7 songs. Go get that Bonnie and Clyde, the single right now. You could go get that clean version for all the DJs, all the clean ears, all the preschoolers, all the youngins, the youths, wherever you at. You feel me? Word.
All right, so now to my right, I feel like smack. Yo, on my right, tell me who you are.
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah.
It's Colarte, yo, at Newburgh, New Windsor, New York, upstate area. Break drops, what was that? I think 2 weeks ago, last Friday, a little hyperpop track, real fire.
Right.
And then we got the Checkmate video dropping soon, too. And I can't wait for it. And I'm happy to be here with y'all.
I appreciate that, man. But let's jump right into it. First of all, I'm going to start with you, you know what I'm saying? They always say, you know what I'm saying, the black man, white man holding the black man back. So I'm going to perpetuate this. I'm going to perpetuate this conversation.
Wait,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Is this, yo, Dance, is this clean? You keeping it clean on here?
I'm playing, yeah.
Oh, I can say it. I can say oh shit. Wait, I can say oh shit on here? Okay.
I'm playing with y'all. I was joking. I was joking. Yeah.
Great start.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Because he said I hate black people. So I'm going to give my white boy the first question, man.
Nah,
you know
that's my
guy. All right.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Nah, you good, bro. My first ever, like, one of my close best friends, because I always had, like, multiple best friends at the same time. But one of them was white. He was European. And I knew him since pre-K. And so it was like, for me, that was never
issue with you.
I ain't even never think about nothing like that, because that was my man's and he was hooping. His name was Ramo. Shout out to Ramo. He was hooping. Yo, he was better than everybody, bro. He was the most athletic person in the whole school. I swear to God.
So that's hot.
I wanted to
but on this podcast, we're gonna start with him first. Cause you know what I'm saying? Because they said I'm playing with y'all. Yeah, right. So let me ask you a question. The question goes for both of y'all. All right. So, what made y'all started? I should say, what made y'all want to get into the music industry, or making music? Put it that way. What made y'all want to start getting into music?
Damn. I guess I'll go first on this one. So I've been doing music since like elementary school. I remember trying out for the school play in 4th grade, and everybody was doing it, and we had to like learn like some song for the audition, right? And you know, my parents were interested in me doing it and stuff like that. But then I remember like doing the audition song for them. They were like, "Yo, this kid, you can actually sing." And my dad is a very, very talented singer. He's been singing since he was young too. He was in a band and everything. So that's where it started, kind of like school plays. And then I did that throughout middle school too. And then I ended up having to drop the plays and stuff like that because I wanted to play basketball. And you couldn't do both at the same time. You had to pick one. So it was like a Troy Bolton kind of thing, High School Musical. I wasn't that good though. But yeah, and then it carried through to like high school, and then started writing my own songs back in 2020, recording more seriously the past like 3-4 years. But yeah, it's something that's always been in my life.
But you know what too? Let me ask you, you went to like a dominantly like black school or white school?
I say more mixed, but like maybe a little bit more predominantly white, honestly.
All right, because the reason why I asked that question, because a lot of times when they look at you, like to play sports, think they were me, I was a black guy. They thought I automatically could dunk. I'm like, I can't dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I play football. So
have you ever wanted to be able to dunk though?
Well, after a while,
all been wanting to dunk.
I had the hops to dunk, but at the time I couldn't.
But have you ever tried to? Have you tried to dunk?
I could dunk at the time. After that.
So you could dunk.
Not now. My knees are old.
My knees.
But my thing is for him.
The answer is no.
Play ball. He could shoot.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how it is when it comes to the white kids in sports. And you look at them and they can shoot, and the black kids can dunk. And I can't dunk. All right. So for you, the same question for you.
Yeah.
What made you want to start music in the first place?
What made me want to start music?
That's a good answer, by the way.
The fact that is OD therapeutic and fear. That's it. I say that because, like therapy for me was at the time when I was growing up, it's hard to vocalize what you know when nobody trusts you because of how young you are. So that was something I grew aware to. So being able to make music, because I don't really come from like a strong hip hop background. Like I grew up hearing a lot of gospel music, to be honest. So that was it. And then I just used to listen to Chris Brown on my iPod. Like when my aunt from Red, like I go to Red Hook and get my aunt iPod and then just listen to Chris Brown. Like, but it became like a way for me to just get what I had to say off, and it felt good every time I listen to a song, even now. So it feels like, damn, like I got to say that, and if somebody is listening to it and they enjoy hearing what I have to say. So that's the therapy part. And fear is like overcoming whatever somebody said I couldn't do. Like, bro, what? Like, how many people can I name in 2023 doing something that I want to do? So why can't I jump in the pool? It's enough money for everybody, bro.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Just go get you some.
I like that because a lot of us, we play victimhood and like we can't get nowhere.
What am I afraid of? Like myself?
Thank you.
Myself?
Right?
Never. Crazy.
Want to answer my question?
Yeah, well, I was asking questions earlier, but I was asking what are your stream numbers right now?
So right now I'm currently going through a shift. Previously I was known as YS Lost for a long time. Since like the SoundCloud days. So I had a big song go viral. Shout out to, people like Zeus, Sharp, a lot of the YouTube gang for reposting it. XXX reposted on SoundCloud. Little Skies reposted on SoundCloud, and it was a great time. Yeah. Like SoundCloud was a great time. So that was just numbers were just flying.
For a lot of people.
I'm just in my bedroom sitting down looking at the numbers like, dang, I'm on SoundCloud just uploading from my room, but this is going crazy. And then I had my studio I started going to with Simon Says and Mike Naz, an old studio. It's not there anymore, but we still work everywhere else. And just going up millions of plays. Like I Say Hello has like 1 million on Spotify, just on Spotify. That's probably like 1 million on Apple Music, probably like 1 million on what Tidal, whatever. And I just look at Spotify, whatever the little apps on my phone allow me to see. And then I had other songs, Halo of Diamonds, hundreds of thousands, and it just was trickling up until the whole era died. And now I went through a period of trying to figure out like what can I change about myself besides just the name. Like everyone was already calling me Lossie because my name was Lost, but I ain't lost no more.
Okay.
So
and for you, same question.
You know what I'm saying?
Same question for you.
Stream numbers in terms Spotify, I think like the most I got on one of my tracks is a track called SOS, which I love that track. I think that's sitting somewhere around like 100,000 on Spotify.
Okay.
Apple, probably a little less. Okay. I don't know like exact numbers. So I don't want to throw anything out there. But the two latest tracks, Checkmate's cooking right now. It's got like 30,000 total plays, and that's been out for like a month. And then Break is doing even better. Break's got like 20,000, and I dropped that probably like 2 weeks ago, I think. When was July 14th? 2 weeks ago? Something like that.
Yeah, July 14th.
Nah, numbers are going good. Numbers could always be better.
Right.
Even if you're
course.
Justin Bieber, they could still be better.
I haven't put out music for a while.
Yeah, you haven't dropped it.
Yeah, because I've been, ever since that kind of bubbled out and then TikTok became a thing.
Right.
I was already like at the SoundCloud time. it wasn't supposed to be like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just died. All our leaders died. All our like forefathers or what was to come died. It's like, imagine if everybody that got a viral hit on TikTok just died.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pretty blunt statement, brother.
That's what, yo, like when,
I feel you,
bro,
I
when somebody asks me like, why you talk like that, bro? Because I gotta be able to, that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like childhood,
I see where
like
you're going,
childhood that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not unfortunate, because it's unfortunate, but it's not unfortunate for us, because we got to experience what it was to have these people. So that's the perspective.
Give me one example you're talking about. Give the audience one example of you talking about losing somebody.
Nothing is ever unfortunate, ever.
No.
Life don't work like that.
Right.
So I'm saying, give an example of how it's not unfortunate.
Because we got to experience, like X, the way I just sat here and said he reposted my song, like I got nothing, but I learned love from that experience. Like, yo, I love to be able to say that.
Got you.
Like, and just even listening to their music and whatever, like everything I learned and everything I felt and was able to get through, if they weren't here, then it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But they touched this earth, so that's the fortunate part about it, because we're all gonna go one day.
Yeah.
And you know, it's as unfortunate that it's before their time, but we can't ever stop that. So the way we continue life is to figure out, if something is unfortunate, what is fortunate about it. Because forget what I'm saying. Kendrick said life is perspective. So go listen to him say the same thing. Go ahead. Like,
So it's another question I want to
same
ask y'all.
thing.
Because I want to ask y'all.
It's perspective.
What's some of the influence? What are some of the inspirations and some of the influences that help y'all in your careers?
All right, this is a loaded question, because I got like
it's a double whammy question.
I got like a bunch of influences from like a bunch of different areas. But in terms of like musical influences, people that inspire me and inspire my music and influence my music, I'll go with that first. So first of all, I'm just gonna be blunt. Justin Bieber is like my idol. He's been my idol since
baby.
Earlier than that. Like I'm talking my world. Like,
we gotta go.
Hold on, I thought that was his first single.
No, One Time was his first single.
Words? He would
Let me
know.
tell you.
Yeah.
Time.
But, so is him?
Bieber go hard. Not, like the stuff he be dropping now. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude,
I ain't gonna lie,
crazy, bro.
He's
Crazy.
not jacking Bieber
Crazy.
right now.
Nah.
Because
Yeah,
He's still my favorite. So I mean, like, he's up here, and then number 2, I'd probably say Tyler the Creator. Tyler is
he's amazing.
Unbelievably talented.
Yeah.
Like the
That's
things
true.
that man does, and you know the way that he feels his music and truly cares about his music. And his Rap Caviar episode was super inspiring. Like I see him and the way he cares about his music and wants to be so hands-on with his music, and I'm like, all right, like I want to be the same way with my music.
Yeah.
And then third is probably Breakins. Breakins is a huge inspiration for me. He's more how do I put this? My stylistic things about my music, like the way I deliver some of my words, and like the hyper pop like growls and shit like that. Like that's very like I pick up that from him, and then others too. I mean, Lil Uzi Vert, Frank Ocean, a bunch of. I have a very vast
Frank
music
Ocean,
taste.
Fire.
And then in terms of inspiring my creativity, that's like Kingdom Hearts, which I'm actually wearing a Kingdom Hearts shirt right now. Me and Lossie,
Facts.
one of the biggest things about our friendship is through Kingdom Hearts.
Facts.
Kingdom Hearts, a bunch of different animes.
The video games?
No, but like that inspires my creativity. The things that I say on my tracks, and like, you know, the weird
fire.
kind of sounding things.
fire.
You know what
I
I mean?
like
Like, and
that.
I like to sample that kind of stuff too. Like, there's a
My
bunch of
text
sounds from
ringtone
Kingdom
used to be
Hearts.
one of the sound effects from that
Yeah.
It was a song from a Japanese girl too.
I have a song that samples that.
I
Shooting
have a-
Stars samples
I
that.
had that in my phone too. I don't want to say it right now, but
Yeah. Video
My
games fire.
sanctuary.
Yes, my sanctuary.
Yeah. He knows. How could it? Yeah.
Let's go, man.
You don't know, right?
Nah, but that's
not Kingdom
but
Hearts.
you
I'm
know-
a Bleach
you know now,
fan.
though. You know now, though.
Yeah, now I
You
know.
know
that's kind of
now.
Yeah.
Don't take
know
that.
That's partially what I'm saying though, like, you know, stuff like that. Even the way you said that, you started singing Sanctuary from Kingdom Hearts 1. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Classic.
you don't realize that kind of stuff stays with you, especially when you're developing as a person. Like that is a major influence on my creativity.
Because like even when it comes to that, right? Like back in the days, like I'm 39, right? So when that game came out, my friend put me onto that. My boy Gaddafi, shout out to Gaddafi, put me onto that game. I never really played the game, but I like the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because he's a play the game and record it on a VCR and send it to me in school. I would go home and watch them, and it's a fire soundtrack, right? So mind you, back then it was deemed corny, especially for black kids, to play games like that or even get influenced from music like that.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I was playing games like that, I was like a little depressed type kid, though. Like, but I was weird.
But my thing is,
I thought I was weird too.
But it was the.
Because I was
Go ahead.
definitely
Go ahead.
no, so my thing is,
Like, I don't judge nobody if they thought I was weird back then, because it was like.
Sonic 2 is fire with Tell, but Tell keep following you all the time. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, right, at that time, in the hood, like, God, you playing a corny game.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Anime, and like that,
weird in that sense.
They would literally try to like shutting you down for that. Not realizing people like us, my designer clothes come from Naruto. But like inspiration.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Bro,
So
100%.
I get it. So a
but
lot of
people
people
don't-
nowadays I'm hearing all the anime songs in the backgrounds of songs now, or old cartoons or old video game music, and I'm like, yo, I love it now because all the
everything
y'all made it popular, and I want to
everything niggas like came from the people that was doing the corny shit.
the nerves.
That's a
The
good
ner-
point.
the nerve
popping now
to
Revenge of the Nerve.
say what you the nerve, the nerve.
It's Revenge of the Nerve.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, you gotta know certain things to know how people think to make something that everyone likes.
Absolutely, 100%.
So what we gotta stop doing is shunning the people that are on
Some
the
different
outside of the box that we start in, because we don't realize we're starting off in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And well, even just to go on to the same question, like my influences, who are my influences? Who are my favorite artists? That was a question.
Yeah.
Like I keep up with a lot of things that is going on presently a lot. So I just like to keep up to date. I'm a person that I become a fan of a new artist right now. You know what I'm saying? More than anybody I've been listening to, just because it's fresh. I like hearing what's new, what's out there. So I would say a lot of the drill scene inspired a lot of this project that I have, Rhythm and Drill EP. The drill scene inspired a lot of that. And like I said, the old school R&B, a lot of these guys, a lot of these women inspire the rhythm side of it, my love side of me that I take. So like I get emotional about all of that, bro. Like all that. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Yo, I'm saying.
That's what make it rhythm and drill though, because this is a new genre that only us. It's like, how do you have drill and then we creating this and we outside now, but we still getting locked up? Like, stop locking us up, bro. So it's like, now how do we transform that? I did it.
But you know what?
So that's just how I feel.
But you can't. But
Like when you hear this music, it's like, yo,
But you can't.
rhythm.
You can't say that also because some people are actually admitting to their crimes in the music. So the music is telling on them. You can't say not lock
True.
them up, and they're telling on themselves in the
Yeah,
songs.
that is very true.
Like tell the dudes.
I'm from here, bro. So I'm just listening. I just think it's fire. Like I'm outside like they are. So I'm just listening. I feel what you're saying though. I feel what you're saying.
We back in the days, it was a thing like, yo, you can't make a song without it being real. So
No, but that's what I'm saying. It don't. But that's what I'm saying. So no, I agree with you. So how do we stop? Because it's that's why I said earlier. Like, what am I afraid of? Myself? Because it's not always about what somebody's doing to us. It's what are we blocking from the good things that are trying to get here? We're blocking it. You know what I'm saying? Stop focusing on that because your back is turned to the thing that's trying to tap you and say hello. I've been trying to get your attention, but you're so focused on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, how do we do it? It's just, yo, the way I say it is like, if the music is 80% drill and 20% of however the artist is feeling, flip the numbers, bro. It's everything is. I feel like that's how I did it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I mean, you basically said
Yeah.
the answer. If you want it, work hard for it. You know, so
transform yourself.
transform yourself.
So
You
if
gotta
the situation
refocus your
isn't
mind
changing,
towards what
transform
you want.
yourself.
Let's just say, right? Let's just say y'all like drill music, right? Let's just say someone is scared to buy drill music because to them, drill music is like boogeyman music now because a lot of rappers are dying behind the drill. How would you convince somebody to buy your song